Hey you guys, it's Starlight Burst 98. I know I've kind of been MIA for a long time, but like life happens and stuff. But I wanted to do another variant of Labrynth. So this is the transaction rollback variant of Labrynth, and very extremely powerful. I'm very proud of this deck. I maxed this out. I don't think this deck can be any better than what it is, but without further ado, we're just gonna hop straight in, show you some cards, tell you why we run the cards. So one Q clock, obviously, and then three of the best cards, Stovey Torby, and then obviously three Chandragleer. We're wanting to max out on these because of cards like Transaction Rollback and the Black Goat Laughs, which is a new card that we have in this deck. So very powerful overall. This one is my favorite furniture, the best furniture, because it gets you basically access to any trap that's set, off Lady. So, activate a trap, chain Lady, set a trap, activate Q Clock. Very classic combo. And then this, extremely good, extremely good. I always want to see this in the hand. This is obviously the better one than this, because this special summons itself. This one adds it back to the hand. All of you, basically, these six, set any Labrynth card, essentially. Activated the trap, the turn it was set. Very basic. And so you'll notice it'll be level 1, 2, and then 3. So I really noticed that, and I thought it was cool at least. So then we have 1 Ariane, the Labyrinth Servant, and then 3 of Ariana, the Labyrinth Servant. Very good cards. Very good cards. Your main starters, your main searchers. Any Labyrinth card, this special summons any lower 4 Fiend from the deck. Extremely good. Also, the draw 1 effect when a card leaves the field by normal trap effect. Extremely good overall. Um, Basically, the 2 Butler. So in this build, I really wanted to do like 1 Butler and like 2 Ku Klok, because I honestly see this too much in my hand, and like I do need to kind of cut it, and I do sometimes, and it actually works out pretty good because of the second Ku Klok and stuff. Something you could think about, to be honest, but I like to switch it up because usually, like, if they know you're playing Labrynth and they know your linear gameplay style, you want to like confuse them, kind of thing. So that helps with that. So 1 Labrynth Archfiend, 2 Lady Labrynth. So this is a new card I'm running that I tested out, and I actually, honestly really like it because we cycle through so many normal Welcome Labyrinths that we run out of stuff to special summon. So that's why this is super duper helpful. So this sets a trap in the battle phase when you attack. Very good. This gains like I think 400 or 800 attack for each trap with a different name in your graveyard, but extremely good. Very large beat stick. Very hard to out, especially when this is on the field and you're resetting traps. Very good. Very nasty. Um, I I loved running Labyrinth Archfiend, to be honest. I'm probably not going to take it out. It's just really good. I believe in this card. It is a weird level, it being level 7. I will admit. So for to round out the monsters, we have 1 Lovely Lady and then 3 Ash Blossom. Ash Blossom is just a good all around, I think. In this format, can't go wrong with Ash Blossom. If you were gonna run anything else, definitely the Fuwalos and the Purulia, for sure. Very good tech options. And then or Lovely Lady, the waifu of the deck, the mommy, right? So this sets you any trap on your main phase from your graveyard, and then popping a card from your opponent's hand or field. Extremely good, all around good. So yeah, all of these have the corresponding if a trap leaves the field by a normal trap effect, right? That their effects go off. So that's really the whole deal with this entire deck. But very good. Can't run Labyrinth without it. Um, Change the ratios up as you will, whatever works for you. This has just been working for me, to be honest. And then you have 3 Extrav and then 1 of the field spell, Labyrinth. So the Labyrinth is just more gas. It's just so basically when you're like your big welcome resolves, like additionally you get to pop a card and it's non-targeting, so very good. And then like you only get either or effect, so it's either the pop or the special summon the fiend from the graveyard, so very good there. And then the 3 Extravagance. Extravagance is just basically more gas for you. We want to turbo out as much as we can. We want to draw 2. We want as much advantage as possible. Alright, so now getting into the traps, we're going to open up with 3 Welcome Labrynth, and then 3 Big Welcome Labrynth. It is sometimes a problem, I'll admit, running 3 Welcome, but honestly, that's why we have like stuff like the Labrynth Archfiend. So, even if we have this or this, we still have something to special summon. You know what I mean? So, very, very, very good. And I decided to not play Punishment in this build because you just have to like reform the entire extra deck, and I just didn't really like that. I wanted to run more tech options this time. Let's see here. Boom, 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 and boom. All right, so 2 Barrier, 1 Ghastly Glitch, 1 Overroot, and then 1 Compulsory. So all very good, all very situational. I wanted to run the 2 Barrier because of Ryzeal and Malice for the most part. Very, very annoying, and that helps stop them in their tracks for the most part. And then, the Ghastly Glitch and the Overroot. So this can do spell and trap cards as well. I didn't know that until recently. But basically, yeah, you just get rid of any of their cards, and then you reset a monster from the graveyard. It's extremely annoying. Extremely annoying. And then this card, I mostly want this card because it helps to have an extra pop when we don't have punishment and stuff like that. And so this is basically a better punishment. And this gets our furniture plays going off as well. Because, like, if we activate Welcome Labrynth, Chain Lady, and then, that goes off, then we have, like, this go off, for example. Then we have, like, all our furnitures go off in the graveyard. So that's extremely good. And then Compulsory, same thing with the furnitures. It's just really good to activate that trap field effect, basically. And then we're basically just running the best stuff, basically. So, Prison, Black Goat Laughs, and then 3 rollback. So this one, you just banish it from your graveyard, target any trap, and it copies the effect. Broken. Absolutely freaking broken, dude. And honestly, you do not have enough gas in this deck to really turbo out all 3, and like, believe it or not, like, it being at 3, I like sometimes never see it, and it's honestly kind of like but Black Goat Laughs, legendary because of cards like Foolish Burial Goods, for example. So like in certain matchups, like when we have furnitures, Foolish Burial Goods, we can dump Transaction Rollback, Black Goat Laughs, whatever else we want. Extremely, extremely broken, extremely, extremely toxic. Love it to death. Alright, so next we have 3 Impermanents, and then 3 Daruma Karma Cannon. Very, very good cards. Very, very good cards overall. I didn't want to run Trap Trick in this build because that's why we're running, like 2 Lady Labrynth instead of 1. Is because like Lady Labrynth is acting like a Trap Trick, so I didn't really see the point. Because like normally, like if you weren't running rollback, like yeah, Trap Trick for sure, because of cards like Impulse and stuff. But honestly, if I could run Impulse, I would. It's just not realistic right now. It being like $50, I think. The Relinquished Anima, very, very good because we do side another Kuklok, right? So it's very, very easy to make, and sometimes your opponent runs into it, but it's rare. And then we have 2 copies of the Muckracker. Really, really good to get us back our Fiends from the graveyard, especially the discard, especially with the stuff like Transaction Rollback, stuff we really want to discard. So very, very good there. And then 2 Little Knight. Or wait, my bad. Sorry. 1 Little Knight, and then 2 Dark. Or 1 Dark, my bad. I keep messing that up. So very, very good, just generic removal in general. And then this, very, very helpful. Very, very helpful because when this does go off, they don't expect it. And we get into the SP that way. So very, very good. And then the Underworld Goddess. This is honestly the best negate, and it's like a lot easier in this deck to make than you actually think. So like most of the time that we actually do have like 4 monsters at least. So if they have something like non-targeting, they have something that can't be affected by card effects, for example. This is very helpful for that. This is kind of like a Chimera Cyber Dragon kind of thing, but very, very good overall. Very pleased with it. And then this is the reason for the Ash Blossom is the Psychic and Punisher, and the reason for this is because of transaction rollback. You pay half your life points. So this helps with the low life points. It absorbs it, gains the attack, and swing for game. So very, very good there. We're not running Dark Rebellion this time. We are running one Baguska, one Zeus, and two Typhon. I finally got my two Typhons because of Stampede. Shout out Konami for Stampede. For sure, for sure. They actually made it affordable. It's crazy, honestly. It's like when I bought this, it was like 70 cents, I think. Immaculate, immaculate. Zeus. You cannot go wrong with Zeus. Anytime I run Zeus, I just wish I run, or anytime I didn't, I just wish I did, kind of thing. So that's for the most reason. Why? And then we're gonna go and do some. I'm not gonna show you guys the side deck because I didn't really think like I needed anything because this deck just performs so well. But this is kind of like the only thing that's extra about it. So, two Foolish Burial Goods, and then one Labyrinth setup. So basically the ratios for this, like how you would use this, you would just take out like two rollback and just put this back in, right? So then you can it's a lot easier to see your Blackout Laughs and your transaction rollback if you cut the ratios and you cite this in. So very, very good. And then same thing with Labyrinth setup. I wish this was better. Obviously there are the other Labyrinth traps like Labyrinth Barrage and stuff like that. I tested them out. I did test them out, and the one that negates the attack is pretty good. It's just that the Fiend on the field and stuff like that. So that's why I decided to run Ghastly Glitch instead. But the only problem with this is that it's a spell card, obviously, and this deck is very trap card based synergy type of thing. So but this is very, very good in some matchups because like your furnitures and this. So if you already have your plays going off, you can just send a Labyrinth card, like the Big Welcome or something like that, and then, shuffle them back, basically, and then set anything else that's not a Labyrinth card. So, set Daruma, set anything that isn't a Labyrinth trap. So, extremely good, to be honest. This is more like the turbo option. So, you would just take out an Extravagance, put this in. Nothing to it. Then the Clara and Rushka Ventral Duo. This is just for when the like the matches that the anima doesn't really come up. Basically, it's just a lot more useful to make. I think it's a lot more generic, to go into. But without further ado, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed. I have a lot of deck profiles that I need to do because I think the last Labyrinth deck profile that I did, I said I was going to be doing a Unchained version since Shavara got back to 2. I definitely want to do that. I'm trying to at the moment. Also have Amazement coming. Also going to be doing a branded profile. Yeah, it's going to take a while though. I kind of just do these videos when I can. Bear with me, but hope you guys have a wonderful day. See you later.